To whoever is reading this, my identity will not be leaked. I have an unfortunate story to tell. I was browsing the Oddcast podcast Discord when I got a DM from a user. The user had a profile pic of an AI-generated version of real-life Squidward with the name "Burn Niggers, Rape All Niggers" in capital letters. I decided to disregard that message since I always got DMs from people who acted like bots but wanted to read it anyways. The user asked, "Who are you?" I then blocked the user because I thought it was some alt. However, the user kept typing and somehow still speak with me, which I thought was weird. He kept saying, "Why you block me?" I thought this was weird, so I tried troubleshooting. I continuously blocked him, but he kept sending messages such as, "Hello, I am speaking to you." This was starting to get weird as he kept messaging me, even though I blocked the account. He did not seem to share any servers or mutual friends with me, which seemed the more weirder. The account then began to try and call me. I tried to decline, but it did not work. After several minutes of attempted calls from the user, I have decided to answer his call. I asked, "Hello?" What I heard afterwards was disturbing, and I will never forget it. A deep, raspy voice asked me if I knew any niggers. I said no, because I lived in an all-white neighborhood like any respectable man. He then asked if I was a nigger myself. I said no, and he didn't believe me. He started telling me why I'm a total piece of shit for being a nigger and recited my address, full name, and social security number as if they were hilarious jokes in and of themselves, giggling between each piece of information about me. He then recited my daily routine in excruciating detail in the very same manner, laughing maniacally between sentences and letting out blood-curdling hyena laughs whenever he mentioned my embarrassing masturbation routines and porn preferences. Then the user started a video call. A throbbing, bloodshot blue cock appeared on screen, surrounded by darkness. He then revealed his face, which looked like the same Squidward from his profile pic. It seemed to be distorted, while a high-pitched noise played in the background. But this noise wasn't coming from the computer. No, it was in my house. I smelled something burning. I looked out my window for the source of the smell and found the man outside my house burning a cross. I looked away and back only to see that the cross was gone, but the smell was even stronger and I could feel heat coming from far behind me. The window was open and I saw a squid-like figure standing upright in the darkness exiting through my back door. This was over. I was done for. The webcam showed that very same Squidward-like man running through the forest howling like an ape having a prostate orgasm with a knife in its ass. The call ended and I received 2 final messages from him. "It's over. The fire department is dead." The call ended and I received 2 final messages from him. "It's over. The fire department is dead. Tell me, would you like to tumble down the metal stairs behind your house like a stooge that stepped on a banana peel, you fucking nigger?" I began to run outside my house to my neighbor's place to hide out. However, I slipped on a banana peel on the metal stairs behind my house like he asked me if I wanted to, causing me to fall into very thick shrubbery with my ass pointing up in the air out of the bush and my face deep in a mound of wet dirt. Something began to tug on my leggings. It felt like a pair of hands belonging to a greasy rich Jewish entrepreneur was trying to pants me. But this was no greasy rich Jew. This was a man by the name of Daniel Benham. I could sense his gynecomastia from behind my back and could tell that I would be no match for him. The man said, "Greetings. I'm a megaler. I welcome thee to my realm," before tearing a hole in the back of my pants and underwear with his bare hands, empowered by his man breast kai. I was expecting this Otis to rape me, but I was wrong. Something much worse was afoot. I heard crappy toy speakers play a certain sound, something that reminded me of an old man giving a speech. I then felt an action figure enter my asshole. He then began to drag me to a van parked nearby. He laid me down in the trunk of this van and squeezed his nipples, releasing strings of sticky man-breast pus acting as web silk. I was tied up by man-breast silk in some artist's van with an action figure in my ass. I asked if I was dreaming, and the strange man squirted man-breast milk into my mouth and made me swallow. This milk, in particular, had a paralyzing effect on me. I couldn't breathe under the effect of this man-breast milk. The man bent me over and reached into my ass to activate the action figure. What the figure said next enlightened me to what was being done. It was a Joe Biden action figure with state-of-the-art hand waving and new quips about poor kids and white kids.